hello and welcome back. So I didn't get back as soon as I thought I would. There's just so much to do, and now that I'm doing it by myself, it's become overwhelming. But anyway, what I wanted to share with you today is I have a bunch of dried flowers and weeds here that I'm going to be using when I do my thing on miniature plants. These little things here are off of lobelia, which voluntarily grew in my yard. And I think they kind of look like little onions, and they are white inside, so I think, in an upcoming video we're going to peel the husks off the outside, and see if they would make good miniature onions. So yeah, that's the first thing we have. So put those down and go on to the next. And these are just some little flowers of some weed that grew in my yard, and they're just little yellow flowers. I know it's really hard to see. Yeah, they just look like little yellow flowers, and when, I don't know what kind of weed this is, but they get the little fuzzy things on them like dandelions. So I don't know if there's a use for the fuzzy, but we'll see. Of course, I have these, which remind me of small ferns. I believe it's yarrow, and there's a ton of that in my yard. I've shown you that before. These are the little flowers off the plant, and again, I know you can't see them really well. They're so tiny, just tiny. And so there's those, and then there's this stuff, which is off of Creeping Jenny, which is the most obnoxious weed, and unfortunately I have a lot of that in my yard too. But I got them off because they make really neat looking hanging plants. You can glue them so that they trail down, and yeah, they make some kind of cute little hanging plants, so I'll definitely be using some of that. Got a lot of it. I believe these are, I can't even tell looking at this which ones they are, but they're more the little yarrow flowers, and some of them are open and some of them aren't. And these are all white, so I just went over them with I went over those with a marker. This is, I'm not sure, I don't know if this was my asparagus plant I actually cut off, or I've seen weeds like this too, and I've used them in vases behind other flowers, just like for a little filler, like the florists do sometimes. So those are what I've got right now, and I have got a walnut shell here. I'm going to use my little Performax tool and go through and hollow out the inside, because I think it's going to make a really cute rustic basket to put something in. So there's that, and what I want to do is I need to find some things to use for planters and vases and that, and I've got a bunch more things out in my yard I want to explore, so I should be bringing those in and getting them dried, and then we can look at those and see where we can go with that, because I kind of wanted to do, as I'd said, a video on doing things with the natural weeds and plants that I have out in the yard. I'm hoping I'll be able to be back Monday or Tuesday and then get it going from there. It's just been a very overwhelming, up and down with the emotions, just a really hard time, and yeah, it's been that. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining me. I will be back soon, hopefully Monday or Tuesday. Have a good day. Bye bye.